Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi. Okay, we are now looking at the post test that you did earlier, okay, in which I didn't get the chance to discuss the answers with you. Okay, so this is the question. This is from MUET session 2 2019. Okay, let's first look at the requirement of the question. It says here, study the visuals given on the number of medals won by 4 universities and the factors influencing athletes' performance in 2018. Write a report using only the information provided in the two visuals. In your report, you are to link the information provided in figure 1 and table 1, and you should write between 150 and 200 words. Okay. All right. Now, as I said earlier, you can find the title, okay, from the given instruction, okay, or you can look at the title for each visual given. So figure 1, it shows the number of medals won by 4 universities in 2018. And table 1, it shows factors influencing athletes' performance in 2018. So this is something that you can also find in the question. Okay, the number of medals won by 4 universities and the factors influencing athletes' performance in 2018. I think that's very obvious. Okay, now, you are lucky because this is quite a simple question, because in the sense that you are only given 1 year, in one particular year, in which is 2018. It's the same year. Okay? Alright, now, back to the question. Okay, so here you have the number of medals. Okay, the first figure, okay, it shows here the number of medals. And here you have the types of medals. Okay, you have gold, you have silver and bronze. Okay, the type of medals won by 4 universities. Okay, so the first bar, it refers to University A. The second bar, okay, refers to University B, University C, the third bar, okay, and University D, the black bar. Okay, very obvious, yeah? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here you'll find that if I were you, what I would do is, when I look at this, okay, because it's easier for me to do my analysis later and also to find the overview, okay. Overview is in which you kind of like have to link, okay. You know that in order for you to come up with an overview, you have to link. It can be one way, it can be two ways, it can be this impacting this, or this influencing this, or it can be this influencing this, okay, or the first one influencing the second one. You have to analyze, you have to look at the question. Okay, so here what I would do first, if I look at the first figure, I would just look at the highest and the lowest. Okay, so like the first part, okay, in which we are looking at the gold medals, the number of gold medals won by these 4 universities. Okay, the highest, okay, there are 2 ways of doing it. Okay, you can write you can go for the highest, so you can indicate H for the highest and L for the lowest, okay, or you can write 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's up to you. So this one, okay, you'll find that University B and University C, they had the same number of gold medals won in 2018. Okay, and then for silver, you have University B at the highest number of silver medals, followed by University C, University A, and the lowest again, okay, University D. And then you have the highest, okay, for bronze medals, the highest number of bronze medals, okay, won by University B again, okay. And the lowest, the least number of bronze medals was garnered by University D. Okay, so you put there L. Okay, all right. So basically, we can see the pattern. The highest and the lowest. Okay, is the highest for gold is only University A. Okay, but for silver and bronze, okay, University B had the highest number of silver and bronze medals, 40 and 35 respectively. Okay, now we want to see how this influenced this, perhaps. Okay, so what are the 5 factors, okay, influencing athletes' performance in 2018? Okay, the first one, coaches, nutrition experts. Okay, let me point it again. Okay, so we have coaches, we have nutrition experts, we have incentives, we have sports facilities and training hours. So we want to see whether there's any link between this one with this one. Okay, so what you can do is that just like how you indicate the highest and the lowest here, you want to do the same here too. Okay, so what you can do is you can write. Okay, so there are 5 factors here. You have 4 factors here. You have 3 factors here. And you have, just forget about the writing. And handwriting is quite bad. Okay, sorry, I'm using this mouse, so it looks like that. Okay, alright, so there are 5, 4, 3, and 2 factors. Okay, now I think you can already start to see the link. Okay, so you can see that University A, okay, University A had the highest or the most number. Okay, University A had the most number of factors, and it had the highest number of gold medals won in 2018. Okay, so maybe it will sound like this. It will say, you can say that University A won the highest number of gold medals at 37. Okay, it won the University A won the highest number of gold medals at 37 because it had the most number of factors, 5, which are coaches, nutrition experts, incentives, sports facilities, and training hours, which contributed to its athletes' performance. Okay, you can say that. Okay, and if you look at I'm talking about something that is very obvious here that you can see. Okay, about the highest and the lowest. Okay, the least number of factors here is from University D. University D had the least number of factors. Okay, so you can also say that University D recorded the least number of gold, silver, and bronze medals because it only had the least number of factors, 2, which are coaches and training hours. Okay, and you can also come up with analysis of different universities here. Okay, that seems obvious here. Okay, you can see that about University B and University C. Okay, for the number of gold medals. Okay, so you can say University B and University C had the same number of gold medals, 23. Okay, fine. Okay, or you can say that even though, okay, although University B had more factors influencing athletes' performance in 2018, okay, which are 4, okay, compared to University C, okay, 3, but they had the same number, okay, or they garnered the same number of gold medals, okay, which was 23. Okay, so you can play around with the data given here, the information given here. Okay, and if you are able to link, okay, this with this, that means you are able to come up with a synthesis. And if you can see it as a whole, okay, so generally what you can actually say about the link here, okay, that will be your overview. Okay, so I hope you are clear about this question, and yeah, good luck.